You ready to wrap around the shimmy dim flim dom to get this thing to work. What I'm talking about with this stuff, friends. Can you see this? This is the part that excites me. So friends, I go through this every time I gotta do a travel or whatever. I get missing my axes pretty quickly. Does anybody remember this tool here that I made? People laughed at me for making it. They did, they laughed at me for making it. Well, you see, this is a light axe on a, it's a Tassie, but it's a light tool. Do you guys remember, guys, gals, women, and children, when I wanted to put some, like a guard on it, whatever you call it, overstrike protection? I started using, so many people started using this after I showed folks, because it is a simple way to protect your axe if you're an overstriker. I'm personally not, but it's not only that you're an overstriker. What'll happen, you don't have to be reckless with an axe for your axe to hit. And this is why I say to folks, when you split wood out here, like this. So the only part of it is going through the wood is not going to get scarfed up here because the blade's just going through, the bit. Now, if you were to go like this, out there, well, even though you didn't overstrike, it's the nature of the beast, you're going to smash this wood up here. But you can avoid that. You can avoid it. So, friends, this axe was, people actually laughed at me. They laughed at me when I made this axe. I love this little tool. It was one of my first axes that I put on a lightweight little, they call this a French curve, Killinger French curve. Well, this is a massive fur round. It's massive. And the reason people laughed is because I actually, with a small file, I put little, because every time I tried to put it on, it would slip down the back. It would go flip and everything. It just wouldn't work. Well, you can see what I did, right? I put little teeny grooves in it. And it is, well, it's kind of a historic little axe on this channel. But anyway, if you want to be the cool wood splitter on Instagram, or you got your, I don't know. It seems that wood splitting has become this weird thing on the internet, where guys and gals, they want to split through these big rounds, whereas really, you'd catch me out here. This is where you'd catch me doing this, okay? But if that's not what you want to do, and you want to do the Hercules thing or whatever, or split through, search for cracks. I see it a lot. I see people swinging. I'm like, dude, all you got to do is go 2 inches this way and you'll have it. There's a crack in all woods. When it's moist out, you lose that, because as we know, moisture kind of closes up the cracks. But there are cracks. Look at this. Now see this handle? I will break this handle if I don't do this correctly. I'll snap it if I don't come up here in the middle. Then it comes out first pop. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I'll show you from here. Oh, look at this. Oh my. Well, we're having some fun here now. So these are just little tips that I take a minute to show folks when they're splitting wood. If you come down, if you got a skinny handled axe and you're like, oh, I love this thin handle. It's whippy and snappy and it's splitting wood. It's all technique. We all know that anyways. But you go like this, wham. If this isn't already cracked and it's stuck in the wood, you will bust your handle just by trying to get it out there. Come up here, friends. Come up here in the middle part of the handle and crack it out there. Seriously. Okay? So, there are cracks here. This is a glorious, actually a glorious tool. Look at this. Hear that sound? Now there'll be one over here as well. Yeah, here we go. There it is. Done. You heard the sound. Okay? So, this thing is... This tool, if they're interested in this historic little piece on the channel, I love this axe. It's light. But do you see how I'm working around the wood? Like if this is straight grain, easy split and stuff. Anywhere you hit this, it's gonna pop. Hey? Look at it. I've learned so much about profile in the last freaking 40 years. It's crazy. But I do spend all my time right here. I'm out here. This is where I live. Unless I'm chopping, like chopping, right? This is literally, you'll see me. I'll start from here and I'll literally go like this. Hey, that's what I'll do. So, anyway, I just had a few minutes to come up and check on a couple things at Tyler's. And I had this axe. And just because your axe on a skinny handle, I got to go get Brian some wood because we're heading. I want to make sure when I go to Bunyan, he's burning wood. So that was kind of the idea here. This is beautiful firewood. So we'll find a home for this. Yeah, this gorgeous firewood. Gorgeous. 14-inch. It's about like that. So we can get after another one here if you want. Go over there maybe. Hey friends, what do you think? I love splitting firewood. Done. Easy splitting, but still you can make it hard. You can make it hard. This is a whippersnapper of a tool. French curve, buck and spash. This was a smart move. When you have a nice axe and you want to save it out, use the paracord, friends. Anyway, we got to go. We got to get to some dry wood, which is Vartan's. And let's go do that and get Brian some wood before I got to hiatus it. So you know what's cool? Check this out before we leave Stones' place. Look at this. See that right there? That's from the old days. Look at how cedar does that. That's a beautiful landscape piece right there. There's an old growth fir right there, nurse log. You've heard of the saying nurse log? Well, that's what that is. That's an old growth fir tree. That probably came from, who knows? It could have been there. But that is literally a chunk of old growth tree right there. And this second growth, oh, there's another snag right there, Tice. Look at that. You wouldn't know that if you didn't look up. We got to get that one straightened away too. Look at that. Look at these cedars. So, the second growth in here is just ridiculous. There's Ty's little road. Okay. We got a blast here. Oh, the second growth. Okay, we do have some issues here that I didn't see. Yeah, and watch the kids on these. Yeah. You just, you know, when you got little kids running around, look at this nurse log. That is the epitome of a nurse log right there. That's wood. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Let's go, friends. What about that? Do we get lucky? I don't know, do we? Maybe. Hey, friends? I don't know, it's hard to say. There's that limb. Wonder if that limb came from somewhere. You seeing the size of these rounds here, friends? So friends, these videos I put up are just 100% just entertainment value. I'm not here to tell you anything. I'm actually here to show you things. And hope you enjoy something, or by osmosis somehow picking up something like the little thing with the axe whipping around like that. Like it's just a rock on a stick is how I see it. And I whip it around, and the more inertia and power I can get out, and when it connects the wood, it's not coming up the piece of wood into my body. So you hear the old timers talk of a whip. You'll hear that lots in the terminology and in the verbiage. It's like a whip, and that's what it is. It's a whip. And I spend all my time pretty much out at the end of the palm swell. But again, friends, these are just videos for entertainment. If you see something you pick up and it's great and it works for you, awesome. You've tuned in here for some reason or the other. So I hope you find something that you enjoy. This axe, you don't always need a horribly big crazy axe, friends, in certain wood. You know, friends, I managed to get out to Brian's last night and get him some wood finally. I got a crazy story to tell you about that adventure. But you know, friends, I don't use a lot of, when I pull out a long-handled axe, that means I've got some horrible wood in front of me. This is easy splitting wood. It's big dug fir, but it's second growth and straight grained with a heart right in the center of it. It's just like cutting up pizza. So it's a good time to practice your axemanship. But that first little bit I talked about in the video about where to hit the piece of wood, especially on a chopping block, it will save your axes out like you won't believe. So just take what you like from these videos and leave the rest. If you get something great, if not, that's great too. But I just love you, and I like putting stuff together for you. So I hope you have a great day. It's up to you what you want for your stove. Outside pieces are nice. Hey? There we go. Let's go. I love this little tool. I always have. It's just lightweight. Right? Let's go. So, friends, it's after I leave here that mayhem ensues. And that'll be, I don't know, the next video or the video after. I'm not sure. But we're heading to Bunyan, and we're excited. I just received, you saw my little stamps. I had my set of suspenders built, but I did not have my D-rings on them. I just put those on yesterday. I made a small video, but I need the space in my freaking phone, so I just gunned it. I was playing around. I was excited, jumping around like a madman like I usually do. I got a lot of those videos. And I guess scrap them usually. Anyways, we leave here I put gas in the truck, and I'm heading to Vartan's to go load up for Brian, and mayhem happens. It blew me away. I have footage of it. I'll show it to you on the next vid, I think. But anyways, it's getting real busy here. And I'm excited for those of you that are coming to Bunyan. Thank you to those people who bought the axes, the 12 axes for the crew cab. I'm now in search for a cab. This one it's bad. I've done this for trucks so many times. Are you gonna fix something? Or are you gonna look for something that's better? The soul is the motor and the everything in that truck, but the cab is sheet metal. So I'm probably gonna be looking for a cab for that old thing. So anybody out there in the truck world, keep your eyes open for a cab for a 73 to a 79 crew cab. She's gonna need a cab, but for now we'll start working on the basics, the U-joints, the brakes, all that, and we'll start chipping away at that. So thanks to the folks that purchased axes. We'll mail those axes out when we get back from Bunyan. So thank you all to those folks. What else? This is what else. See that sun right there? You see how low it is to the roof? It's leaving. Only half of my body is in the sun right now. I will miss my sun terribly. We're going into winter, into fall. We had bucks running through, big bucks running through the freaking field there the other day, gobbling up my plum trees. Had to put the run on them. Over and out, friends. Work hard, be honest, and be kind, and I'll catch you on the next video. I know I'm forgetting something I was going to tell you, but I just loved you and wanted to stop in and say thanks for watching my videos. buckandbillyray.com. We have a new logo out, and it's going to be on shirts. We're launching it at Bunyan, and it's this little logo right here. We're very proud of it. We got another one on this side, and these will be at Bunyan. So I hope to see you there. Catch you on the next one. Over and out.